Namaste and welcome to Om Shanti Yoga's video channel, and this is week 4, believe it or not, for yoga after brain tumor surgery. Before we get started with this week's yoga practice, I wanted to spend just a few minutes to talk about where I'm at today and a couple of reminders. So I am absolutely ecstatic with how I am healing and my progress so far. If you just compare this video, how I'm sitting, how I'm talking, how I'm interacting with the camera from the videos of week 1, you'll see the difference. And I feel the difference every day. I get more stamina, more strength, more focus, just getting better at everyday life things. I'm able to take short drives in the car with my husband. I went out to lunch to places I'm very familiar with now twice. This morning I completed a 3-mile walk on the beach, and I cleaned all of our yoga equipment, the mats and the blocks, for my business partner and best friend Mindy, who is taking over all the teaching for these couple of weeks or months where I can't do it. So first and foremost, big thank you to her, keeping the business going, keeping everything going, but also big thank you for everybody who's been supporting me so far. And having said that, my progress and my healing shouldn't be a marker for where you are at. Everybody is healing differently. Everybody is taking different times, and especially for brain tumor surgery, from everything I've read and most of the people I've talked to, the stories are different. Depends a lot on where the tumor was, what kind of shape you're in, and all of these things. So if I'm doing things in week 4 that you don't feel ready for, or that you are not cleared yet by your medical team, please take that into account. Go back to week 2, go back to week 3, go back to week 1. Or if you can't do anything, or if you're not feeling ready to do anything, just skip what I'm doing here. You should look at me as an inspiration, but not as a comparison of where you should be at and what you should be doing. Simply look at me as somebody who was very fit, in very good shape before surgery, and who has worked very hard and had the opportunity to work very hard to get to, quite frankly, into the best shape of my life before I went into surgery. And I think this is now really paying off. So for this week's yoga practice for week 4, you will not need any props. We will stay on the floor. We will not get up. So balance should not be an issue in that sense for you. We will start to get up next week in week 5. And this week we're building on the practice of week 3. So if week 3 was extra hard for you, if there were certain things you were struggling with, maybe go back to week 3, continue that for a couple of more days, 1 more week, 2 more weeks, however long you take, and then move on to this video. All right, so let's get started. We'll start in a seated position, and as always, feel free to get a cushion or a block or anything to raise your hips up if that is more comfortable. It really doesn't matter how your legs are crossed. You can sit like this with your legs crossed. Your feet can come down. Doesn't matter which foot is in front. Just arrive on your mat. Close your eyes and just check in. Use the next couple of moments to just create some awareness where you are today. Your body, your mind, your soul. How's your body feeling today? Is your body calm and still? Is there any tension, any pain, any discomfort? Mentally go through your body as you've learned in the body scan meditation of last week and the week before, and just notice. Notice anything that's going on in your body. With your eyes closed, see what's going on with your breath today. How would you describe your breath? Without any judgment. Is it deep? Is it more shallow? Is it fast? Is it slow? Do you feel it more in your chest or in your belly? There's no right or wrong. Just see where you're at. Now bring your attention to your mind. What's going on in your mind today? Is there a long list of to-dos? Many thoughts about what's going on? Maybe any worries about anything? Again, no judgment. Just observe. Maybe your mind is calm and still like a lake. Whatever it is, just see whether you can mentally find the right words to describe what's going on in your inner landscape today. Now gently close your lips and start breathing in and out of your nose. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Long breath out through your nose, like we've practiced in the meditation videos. Deep breath in through your nose. Long breath out through your nose. Now count your breath. How many counts are you using to breathe in? And how many counts are you using to breathe out? And for the next couple of breaths, see whether you can extend the exhale by a count of 1 or 2 versus the inhale. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your nose and extend it by a count of 1 or 2. Breathe in. And breathe out. Next time you breathe in, see whether you can hold it at the top for a second or 2. And then you breathe out. And hold empty for a second or 2. Breathe in and hold. Breathe out and hold. Keep going by like that. Deep, long, smooth breaths in and out of your nose. Holding full and holding empty just for a second or 2. Now keep breathing like that and see whether you can relax your shoulders a little bit further down. See whether you can sit a little bit more upright. Bring your shoulders over your hips and your head directly on your shoulders. Now for the next breath, breathe in halfway and hold. Breathe in full and hold. Exhale through your nose. Breathe in halfway, hold. Breathe in full and hold. Exhale halfway. Exhale full. Inhale through your nose halfway. Inhale full. And make sure it's really the halfway point, half full. Exhale halfway. Exhale to empty. One more like that. Inhale halfway. Inhale all the way. Exhale halfway. Exhale all the way. Now inhale a quarter. Inhale half. Inhale 3/4. Inhale full. Exhale 3/4. Exhale halfway. Exhale 1/4. Exhale empty. Inhale a quarter. Half. 3/4. And full. Exhale 3/4. Half. 1/4. And empty. Return to your normal breath just for a couple of breaths and observe how you're feeling. I'm going to go one more time. All right, inhale quarter, halfway, 3/4, full, Exhale 3/4, halfway, 1/4, and empty. Inhale 1/8, 2/8, 3, 4, halfway, 5, 6, 7, and full. Exhale 7, 6, 5, halfway, 3, 2, 1, empty. One more time. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold the breath. And as you exhale, make it equal parts. 7, 6, 5, halfway, 3, 2, 1. And return to your normal breath. We're going to do this inhale for 8 for one more time. And this time really pay attention that every sip is adding the same amount of air into your body. So when you're taking the 4th sip, you're exactly halfway. When you're taking the 6th sip, you're 3/4. And the same thing for the exhale. Okay? Exhale all the way. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and full. Exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and empty. Inhale 1, 2, 3, halfway, 5, 6, 7, full. And exhale 7, 6, 5, halfway, 3, 2, 1, and empty. This is a really good exercise to practice focusing the mind and calming down the body. Keep your eyes closed and just observe how your mind and your breath feels now. Maybe you feel a little different than just a couple of minutes ago. Again, no judgment, just check in. Big part of the yoga practice is creating awareness, what's going on in your mind, body, and soul, and tapping into that. I'll open the class with a chant of 3 Oms. You can chant with me or you can just listen to me, whatever feels better. If you want to chant, deep inhale. If you'd like to set an intention for your class today, this is a good time. Maybe your intention is gratitude for your healing. Maybe your intention is feeling calm and peaceful inside. Maybe it is getting a workout in and seeing where your body is at. Whatever it is. Pull your head down. Pull that intention all the way into your heart space. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and let it go. Flutter your eyes open. Arms come back. We'll start the practice here. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Palms meet. Exhale, hands to your heart, chin to your chest. Reverse the direction. Inhale, hands up. Look up. Flip your palms out. Hands come down by your side, chin to your chest. Flip your arms up. Look up at your hands. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart, chin to your chest. Inhale, hands go up, arms go up, look at your hands. Exhale, hands by your side, chin to your chest. One more time. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to your heart, chin to your chest. Inhale, hands up, reach them up. Bring your left hand to your right knee, right hand behind you, twist over to the right. Sit up really tall. We're not using this hand to push. We're simply using our muscles in the torso to twist as far as it feels comfortable. Bring your head into this 2. See whether you can bring your head all the way over to the right, and your eyes too, all the way over to the right. Bring everything back to center. Inhale, your arms come overhead, and we'll go over to the other side. Same thing here. Sit up as tall as you can. Head goes to the left. Eyes go all the way to the left. Breathe here. Long, deep breaths in and out of your nose. If you're so deep that you can't take a long, deep breath in and out of your nose, back out of the pose a little bit, or pause the video and take a break. Keep that breath going. Long, deep breath in through your nose. Extend in your exhale. Bring your arms back up on an inhale. Right hand comes down to the mat, left arm reaches up and over. We're not bringing a lot of weight into that bottom hand. Really use those muscles on the bottom side and on the top side to really reach up and over. Press those left sit bones down so we're not leaving the mat. And we go over to the other side. Left hand comes down, right arm reaches up and over. Both sit bones stay on the floor and are grounded. Lots of energy on that right side in your body. Arm is strong, fingers are strong. Core is engaged. Sit bones are pressing down. Not a lot of weight in the bottom hand. All right, both arms overhead with an inhale. Right arm comes down, reach up and over. This time with an inhale, cactus the arm back. And with an exhale, reach over to the side. Look at that hand to reach. Inhale, look at the hand, cactus it back. Exhale, reach with that left hand. Keep your focus on your fingers of the left hand as you keep cactusing the arm and reaching. Keep going. Pay attention to your breath. If it gets too much, take it slower or take a break. Both arms come overhead and we go over to the other side. Reach the arm up and over. Then cactus that right arm back with an inhale and reach with an exhale. Keep your focus on your right hand and your finger. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, reach. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, reach. Do 3 more on your own. Keep that breath going. See whether you can extend that exhale. And the last one. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, reach. Very good. Both hands come back overhead. Bring your palms to your knees. We're doing a couple of circles with our upper bodies. You can start small with small circles. And then you can increase your range. Go as far forward and to the side and back as you can. Use your hands to kind of push you forward. Use them to lean back. See what's going on in your hips. Reverse the direction and again, start small and then increase your range of motion. I'm not used to sitting so long. I'm not used to sleeping in a recliner, keeping my head up. So my hips are always a little bit tight and this feels really good to me. Very good. Shake it off. A little bit of work on the shoulders, fingertips. Come onto your shoulders, couple of shoulder circles forward. Make big circles with your elbows. Reverse the direction and go backward. Really bring that chest forward, shoulder blades back and down. Go as fast or as slow as you'd like. Very good. Reach your arms overhead. Left arm forward, right arm back. Look at the back hand. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. Right arm forward, left arm back. Look at the left hand. Inhale, both hands up, and we'll do this one more time. Left arm forward, right arm back. Look at the left hand. Keep the arms where they are. Bring your gaze forward and bring it back again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus, and look up. Inhale, reach. Right arm forward, left arm back. Bring the gaze forward to your right hand. Bring it back to your left hand. both arms up, and gently by your side. A little bit of work on the neck. Bring your chin down. Half circles, neck over to the right side, to the left side. If you find any spot where your neck is a little tight, just stay there, and if it feels good, you can also go to full circles. This is the first week where it feels okay for me to bring my head a little bit back. Just be careful here. If it doesn't feel good for you, don't do it. Reverse your direction if you haven't done so. And we'll come back to center. All right, so last pose, seated here. Before we move on, bring the soles of your feet together. Bring your heels as close to your groin as you can. You can hold on to your ankles here or interlace around your toes. A couple of bounces with the knees. And if these bounces don't feel good, the other thing you can do is bring your knees up and let them fall down. Bring them up, bring them down. Whatever feels good here, either up and down or gentle bounces. Make sure you sit completely upright, shoulders are back and down, spine is straight, neck is long. All right, and then we'll bring our legs to stillness. Very gently, we come forward. Maybe you take your elbows, press into your legs. Again, this is the first week also where it feels a little bit better for me to bring my head down. If you're not quite there yet, leave your head up, but I'm going to release my neck here and let my head hang heavy. Deep, slow breaths in and out of your nose. And again, remember, if you can't keep that breath deep and slow, extending your exhale back out of the pose, or simply take a break. It's okay. There's no rush here. Come back up. Head comes back up, torso comes back up. Help your knees to come together, and we'll come to a tabletop position. Tabletop, hands and knees. Make sure your wrists are directly under your shoulders. Your knees are directly under your hips. Knees are hip distance apart. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. And see whether you can bring your weight into your hands and into the tops of the feet and lift your knees up. Bring it back down. If this is too strenuous on your head or your neck, don't do it. If this feels good, do it one more time. Lift your knees up and down. Knees up and down. All right, couple of cat-cows. Inhale, tailbone up, belly down, nose, dorsal line all the way up. Exhale, round through your spine, tuck your chin to your chest, tailbone goes down. Inhale, nose up, belly down, tailbone up. Press through your tops of your feet and your hands. Take a breath here. And with your exhale, round your spine, chin comes to your chest, tailbone points down. Press through your hands, round that upper body. One more like that. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Bring your hands, one hand right in front. Couple of rounds of dancing line and your organic movement that feels good. Go in circles. Move your hips, move your shoulders. You can also do a figure 8. You can also go forward and backward. And if there's any point in your body, any area that feels a little bit tight or congested, stay there for a breath. Allow yourself to relax there. See where they can loosen up the tension. Okay, very good. We're going to do one more thing, 2 more things in tabletop that we've also done last week. So very good exercises, and we're just going to repeat them here. So first, bring your right foot to the back of the mat. Set it down on the ball of your foot. A couple of bounces back and forth. And then bring the right leg up. Toes point down. Strong leg here. We'll start with an inhale. Then as we exhale, knees come to your chest. Inhale out. Exhale, knees to the chest. Inhale out. Exhale, knees to the chest. Now, if this feels good for you, stay there. If you want to do a little bit more, bring your left arm out, right leg back, toes still point down. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. We'll add one from here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap the foot down. Tap the hand down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, up. Exhale, elbow to knee. Keep going here at your own pace. Keep that breath long and smooth. Remember, it's okay to take breaks. It's also okay to just use the leg here. Bring your foot back down, bring your hand back down, and we move on to the other side. So left leg goes back, set it down on the ball of your left foot, couple of bounces back and forth. And see where you are on this side. Left leg comes up, bring your knee into your chest, inhale, reach it back, exhale, knees to your chest. Now, it might be that this side feels very different than the other side. Allow yourself to be exactly where you are. If this is easy, right arm comes forward, elbow to knee with your exhale, inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee, and we'll add on inhale, reach, exhale, tap. Inhale, up, exhale, elbow to knee. Keep going. Inhale, reach, exhale, tap, inhale, reach, exhale, elbow to knee. And remember, it's perfectly fine just to do the leg movement if you're not there yet. You'll get there. Inhale, reach, exhale, tap, inhale, reach, exhale, elbow to knee. Do 2 more like this. Very good. Both hands come down, both knees come down. 2 rounds of cat-cow here. And stay in your cat-cow. I'm just going to move around here a little bit so that you can see me better. Bring your right leg to the back of the mat. Bring it out to the right side. Bring it up and over to the left side. Tap it down. Back and forth. Over to the right. Over to the left. Over to the right. Over to the left. 1 more like that. Over to the right. And set it down. This is gate pose. Walk your hands up. Press that right foot into the mat. With an inhale, bring your arms up. Right hand slides down, left arm comes up and over. Breathe here. Really press the top of your back foot down. Press this foot that you have to the side, the outer edge down. Press the hip here forward. That arm just rests here. There's no pressure on the leg. And that left arm goes up and over. With an exhale, left hand comes down, right arm comes up. And if this feels good and stable, bring that right leg up. Just an option. You don't have to do it. Leg comes back down. Back to gate pose. Both arms up with an inhale. Both hands down with an exhale, and we move over to the other side. So a left leg to the back of the mat, over to the left. Big circle, over to the right. Back and forth, at your own pace. Then when you're ready, take that left leg, set it out to the left. Toes are pointing forward. Walk your hands up and in. With an inhale, both arms come up. Left hand comes down. Right arm reaches up and over. Same thing here. Make sure you're pressing the back foot here, down into the mat, top of the back foot. Press the outside of the left foot into the mat. Your hand is just resting here. Right arm really reaches up and over. Press that hip forward. Keep everything here in one plane. So we don't want to collapse back here. Really reach up and over. Very good. Bring the hands both up with an inhale. Down on the floor with an exhale. Slowly press yourselves back to a child's pose. Bring your knees as wide as your mat. Big toes to touch. Arms walk forward. Forehead comes down to the mat. Take a couple of deep, slow breaths here and just check in. How does your body feel? What's the quality of your breath? Where's your mind at? If you're out of breath, pause the video, stay here a little bit longer. If your body needs some rest, take a break. If your mind has run away with all the to-dos and all the things that need to get done today, or any worries or any stress, remind yourself to take this time just for you. See whether you can consciously take all of those thoughts and set them aside. Once you're ready, come back up with an inhale. Back to tabletop. Do 2 rounds of cat-cow on your own. And then we take the left leg and step it forward. Make sure your knee is over your ankle. Your right foot, right leg goes back as far as it is comfortable. Most important really that this knee stays over your ankle. You can use blocks here like we did last week, or you can bring your hands on your knee. Just stay here. Important things here. Press the top front foot down into the mat. Press the top of the back foot into the mat. Engage your buttocks. Lift up through your pelvic floor. Engage your core. And once you feel stable here, bring your arms overhead. Breathe here. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Your gaze is forward over your front thumb, and then slowly bring your gaze to the back of the mat, to your left arm. Bring your gaze forward, bring your gaze back. Inhale, both arms overhead. Cactus one more time. Inhale, arms up. Right arm forward, left arm back. Gaze goes forward, gaze goes back. Gaze goes forward, right hand down to the mat, left arm up. Really press that right hand into the mat, left foot into the mat, right foot into the mat. Then both hands come down, hinge a couple of times back and forth. Doesn't really matter if you can really straighten out that front leg or not. Go as far as it is comfortable, and then we'll settle in at the back. Point those toes towards your body. Let your head hang if it's comfortable. Just breathe here. Then we'll come forward. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. 2 rounds of cat-cow here. Inhale, head up, tailbone up, belly down. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale up. Exhale, round it out. And we'll move on to the other side. Remember, always an option to take a break. Right foot comes forward. Right knee over the right ankle. Left foot to the back. Press the top of your left foot down. Engage those buttocks. Right foot presses down. Hands come on your knee. And when you feel stable, bring your arms overhead. Make sure your shoulders are scrunched up by your ears. Relax your shoulders down. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Right arm back, left arm forward. Gaze is forward. Bring your gaze to the back hand and back forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, right arm back. Look forward to your left hand. Look back at your right hand. Look back forward at your left hand, and your left hand comes down. Right arm reaches up. Press those feet into the mat. Press your left hand into the mat and really reach up with that right hand. One more breath here. Both hands down to the mat. Hinge forward and backward. Take it slow. Remember, it's not so important that your leg is completely straight. Take it slow and feel that stretch in your hamstring. And then settle in into the back and point those toes towards your body on the right foot. If it feels good, release that head down. Just breathe. Come forward. Bring your feet back. Tabletop position. And press yourself back to a child's pose. Close-legged or legs apart. Bring your forehead down to a block or to the mat. Just allow yourself to rest for a couple of breaths. Come back up with an inhale, and remember, you can always pause the video and take a break here. Knees come together, and we're going to build on something that we did last week. So bring your right foot forward, 90-degree angle, knee over ankle here. Take your left foot and point it to the long side of the mat, to the back. Your right heel is in line with your left knee. And we come back up, stretch our arms forward and backward. This is our modified warrior 2. Also here, press your front knee down, front foot into the mat. The foot here in the back, press the top of the foot down. Stretch through your arms. Arms are on equal level, not one is up and one is down. Relax your shoulders down. We don't want the shoulders up here by the ears. Relax them down. Strong arms, really reach. And then bring your gaze forward over your right hand. And we'll start with what we did last week. So with an inhale, your arms come up, your gaze comes forward. Exhale, arms comes down, gaze over to the right. Dancing warrior. Inhale, arms up, gaze forward. Exhale, arms to the side, gaze to the right. Do 2 more like this on your own, at your own pace. So from here, we're going to add on to last week. So flip your right palm up, bring your left hand by your side, right palm reaches up. Humble warrior. No, reverse warrior. This is reverse warrior. If you can, look up at your right hand. Then your right elbow comes onto your right knee. Your left arm reaches up and over. If you have a little bit more of an advanced practice, you can also bring that right hand down to the floor or to a block. It's perfectly fine to have that right elbow on the right knee, but keep that arm engaged, like you're having a big ball of energy in that right hand. One more breath here. And back to warrior 2. We're going to take that right foot and extend it. Leg is straight, foot is down at the mat, we're reaching forward. Then we're bringing the right hand down to the mat or a block. Left arm up, modified triangle pose. Really reach up with that left hand, we're not going to be here for long. Then with an inhale, come back up. Right knee comes in. Just going to be sitting back on our heels. Bring your hands into your lap, close your eyes. We'll check in with the breath. How would you describe your breath right now? Where do you feel it? More in the belly, more in the chest, maybe more in the nose. Is it fast? Is it slow? Is it deep or shallow? Is it even or a little bit ragged? Whatever it is, without judgment, see whether you can smooth it out. Come back to that long, deep, smooth breath. Very good. We'll come back up. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So, left leg comes forward. Right foot comes to the back of the mat. Make sure that left heel is in line with your right knee. Press that left foot down into the mat. Hips are open to the side, like in gate pose. Right foot goes back and really press that top of the right foot down. Bring your arms first up and then out to a warrior two. Make sure both arms are even. Buttocks are engaged, legs are engaged, torso is engaged. Reach with your arms and your gaze is over your left hand. Breathe here. Find your stable, strong warrior two. Going to start with dancing warrior. So with an inhale, bring your arms overhead, gaze comes forward. Exhale, arms out to the side, gaze over to the left hand. Inhale, arms up, gaze forward. Exhale, arms out, look over your left hand. Do a couple of more on your own. Move at your own pace. Make any movement slow and deliberate. And see whether you can link it with your breath. If your breath is getting shallow or not deep anymore, you might be moving a little bit too fast. Very good. Now flip your left palm up. Right arm comes by your side. Left arm up and over. Reverse warrior. Look at that top hand. Don't forget to press down into your feet. Engage that core. We always want to be stable from the ground up in yoga. With an exhale, back to warrior two. Take a breath here. Left elbow onto the left knee. Right arm reaches up and over. Extended side angle. Really keep that left arm engaged. And if you have a little bit more of an intermediate or advanced practice, perfectly fine to bring the arm down to the floor or onto a block. Whatever feels good here. Back to warrior two. Straighten that left leg out. Toes point out straight to the side. Left arm reaches, reaches, reaches. Bring it down to the floor, to a mat. And the right arm up. Really reach up with that right arm. Keep a slight little bit of a micro bend into that left knee. Make sure that right hip doesn't go back. And breathe. With an inhale, come back up. Bring your hands down. Knees come in. Back to a child's pose. Take a couple of breaths here and just check in. Maybe you feel your heart beating a little bit faster. That's okay. Appreciate what your body is doing for you, what it's capable of. Don't judge your body. If there's some things you're not ready yet, that's perfectly fine. You just need a little bit more time. See where your mind is at. Are you still here with the practice? Or has your mind started to wander off to any to-dos, anything that happened today, anything that might happen later? Allow yourself to be present here and leave everything off. Very good. We'll slowly come back up. Remember, you can always stay in your child's pose longer and pause the video. And we'll come to our buttocks. Bring your legs straight forward. Point your toes towards the body. With an inhale, bring your arms up. And with a straight back, we'll fold forward. Go as far as you can. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Let your hands come down wherever they are. Maybe you grab around your shins, your ankles, or around your feet. Really doesn't matter. See whether you can pull your chest closer to your feet. And then feel free with an exhale to round the back and let your head drop. Take one more deep breath here. Then let go of wherever you're holding on. Slowly come back up. Take your right foot, step it outside of your left knee. Take your left arm, wrap it around your shin or your knee. Sit up really tall and then twist over to the right. Your right hand can come to the back like a kickstand. Make sure your spine is straight. Breathe here. Come back to center. Bring your right ankle on top of your left knee. Your knee is here. Your ankle is further up. So not right on top, but a little bit up from there. Bring your arms up. And then slowly fold forward. You might not get very far, or you might get all the way down. It's a nice stretch for your hamstring and your right side of your hip. Let your head drop. We're not going to be here for long. Just take a breath or two. Then bring your right knee all the way over, right leg all the way over, right knee on top of your left. Keep your left foot engaged, pull it back towards you, raise your arms up, sit up tall, and then slowly come forward. Doesn't take long for me to feel the stretch. Once you start to feel it, very slowly let your head fall down. This can get very quickly, very intense. So rather than going in too deep at the beginning, start maybe at 70-80% and then see whether with every breath you can go a little bit deeper. Allow your muscles to relax a little bit more and let go a little bit more. Very good. We come back up and we'll switch over to the other side. So both legs out. Take your left foot, step it outside of your right. Right arm wraps around your left knee. Left hand comes behind you. Sit up tall and then twist over to the left. Sit up a little taller with every inhale. Hug that knee in tight. Maybe you can twist a little bit deeper with the exhale, but don't force it. Come back to center with an inhale. Right ankle comes on top of your, left ankle comes on top of your right thigh, just above the knee. Pull the toes back towards your face on the right side. Reach your arms up and fold forward. Let that head drop. Allow that left knee to relax. Keep some engagement in the right foot and point those toes back towards your body. Keep that breath long and smooth. Then walk your hands back to your body. Cross that knee over. Right knee on top of, left knee on top of your right. Pull the right toes back. Inhale, arms up. Reach forward. Let your head drop. And again, be okay if one side feels different than the other. This is not a competition. Over time, things will even out. But it's okay if one side doesn't feel quite the same as the other one. If one side of your body is not quite as flexible, it's perfectly okay. Allow yourself in every moment to be where you are. Challenge yourself, but don't push yourself past the point where you feel any strain or any pain. If you ever get to that point, you've gone too far. Back out. 2 more breaths here. Keep pulling those right toes back. See whether we can find any area of your body where you can let go and relax a little bit more. Bring your arms back towards your body. Unravel those knees. Bring the soles of your feet down to the floor. Hands come behind your back. Windshield wiper your knees, just left and right. Very good. We'll do a little bit of core work today, and we'll start very slow today. If you feel any tension in your neck or into your head, or any other area where you have had surgery, be very careful with this and back out immediately. So be very mindful as you attempt this. So hands come by your side, just behind your buttocks. Point your fingertips forward. Bring the soles of the feet forward about hip distance apart. Walk your feet back. Come onto your tips of your toes and see whether you can lift the right foot up. See whether you can lift the left foot up. See whether you can lift both feet up. If this is easy, see whether you can bring your arms out to the side. And just breathe here. Wherever you are, it's perfectly fine to be here with one foot. It's perfectly fine to be here. Or if you want to be here, that's fine too. This is not a competition. Allow yourself to be where you are. We'll hold this for 5 more breaths. 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly bring everything down and recline to the back of your mat. Recline onto the back, onto your mat. I have to move the microphone here out of the way, so allow me 1 second. And then as you arrive on the back of your mat, on your mat, take your knees, hug them into your chest. Maybe a couple of circles with your knees. One direction and the other direction. Bring your left foot down to the floor, right ankle on top of your left knee. Bring your right arm through the middle, interlace them on top of your left knee, and hug that left knee in. Make sure all of your back is on the mat, back of your head, upper back, mid back, lower back. Really press that lower back down. You'll feel a nice stretch as you hug that knee in. Breathe here. If this is too intense, you can also interlace the hands behind your thigh, or you can take a strap around your knee and pull it back that way. Strap or a belt or a scarf, whatever you need. Feel free to modify, feel free to skip, feel free to intensify. We'll simply switch sides from here, so bring your left sole of the foot down, right sole of the foot down, windshield wiper your legs left and right, a couple of times. And bring the left ankle on top of the right knee. Take your left arm, reach in between your legs and around your right knee and interlace your hands. Again, option here to go behind your thigh, on top of the knee, or use a strap. And then you pull that knee into your chest. Back of the head is down on the mat. Your whole spine is down on the mat, including your lower back. Keep breathing here. As we slow down, the mind wants to start to wander off. Just allow yourself to be here on the mat just a little bit longer. Very good. Bring your right knee back down. Both soles of the feet back down. We'll do the exercise from last week. So bring your knees at the 90-degree angle. Arms are up. Right leg, sole of the foot comes down. Left arm comes back and back up. Left foot down, right arm back and back up. Switch sides, opposite arm, opposite leg. Only the leg and the arm is moving. Everything stays still. Legs stay at a 90-degree angle. It's just a variation of the walk that you've seen in physical therapy, making sure both sides of your brain are engaged. This requires still a lot of focus for me, so it's really hard for me to talk and do this at the same time. We'll do 3 more on both sides. Keep breathing, go at your own pace. Very good. Bring your knees back down. We'll try today a bridge pose. See how this works for you. I've started to bring my head forward and my head down. I can hold the bridge pose for maybe 1 or 2 breaths. You might be able to go longer. Just give it a try here. So walk your heels in towards your buttocks. Feet are hip distance apart. Toes are pointing straight forward. Arms are by your side. Press the back of your head into the mat. Press your feet into the mat, especially your heels, and then slowly lift your hips up. Exhale, bring them back down. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, lift them up, and we'll stay here for 3 breaths. I will probably have to come down earlier, but you stay as long as you feel comfortable. Keep breathing here. Hug those knees into the midline, into each other. Back of the head presses into the mat. Feet press into the mat. Think of bringing your chest as close to your chin as you can. And lift those hips up. Keep breathing. Keep lifting those hips. And then with an exhale, slowly bring them back down. Bring your arms out to a T. Knees come up to 90 degree angle. We're finishing with a twist here. So bring your knees over to the left side of your mat, onto some blocks or down onto the earth. Right arm goes out to a T. You take your left hand and gently put it on top of your upper leg. If you'd like, pick up your head, look over to the right and set it back down and breathe here. Twists are really good for us, especially at the end of the practice. Take one more time in with your breath. See whether you can really smooth it out. Let go of your leg, arms out to a T, engage your core, knees come back to center, and over to the other side. Left arm out to a T, right arm can come on top of that top leg. If you'd like, pick up your head, look over to the left, and set it back down. Breathe here. Knees come back to center. Give yourself a squeeze. Bring those knees into your chest. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Hug it in really tight. And now very carefully see whether you can lift your forehead up to meet your knees. Squeeze your knees in. Bring your head up. Pull your toes back. Create a little bit of tension in your body and take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold that breath. Hold that breath. Hold that breath. And then with an exhale out of your mouth, release everything. Stretch your legs out long. Bring your arms by your side. Let your heels come in, toes fall out to the side. Let your arms rest and enjoy your final Shavasana. You've arrived. Stay here on your back. I'll talk you through a full body scan and relaxation. Get any twitches, any movements out of the way. Make yourself comfortable. Find a position where you don't have to move for a couple of minutes. Bring your attention to your head, the back of your head, how it's resting on the floor. With an inhale, pull all the energy from the bottom of your feet through your body, all the way up to your head. Open your mouth, exhale, and send it back down. Bring your attention to your forehead, your cheek, and your jaws. Pull that breath in from the bottom of the feet all the way towards your face. Hold it there for a second. Open the mouth and exhale. Release any tension. Send that breath back down through your body into your feet. Attention comes to your shoulders, your arms, your fingers, your upper back. Take a breath. Pull it in from your soles of the feet, through your legs, through your torso, all the way up to your shoulders and into your arms. Hold it there. Open your mouth and let all the tension go. Send the breath back down. Bring your attention to your chest, your belly, your mid-back and your lower back. Feel your lower back resting on the mat. Now, as you pull that next breath in from the soles of your feet, through your leg, bring it all the way into your torso. Really inflate that belly, the ribs, puff up your chest, hold that breath. And then simply let it go through your mouth. Let that belly sink back, let that chest sink back. Push all the air out through your legs, down to the soles of your feet. Now bring your attention to your legs, your thighs, your knees, shins and calves, your ankles, top of the feet, bottom of the feet, all 10 toes. Pull a breath in through the soles of your feet. See whether you can bring them up all to your right leg and left leg. Open your mouth. Exhale and send it back down. We'll take 3 more breaths like that and really pull it all the way in. And as you exhale, really open the mouth and let all tension go. Pull the breath in through the soles of your feet, through your legs, through your torso, into your shoulders, into your arms, up to your head. Hold the breath. Open your mouth and let it go. Pull the breath in one more time. All the way up, all the way through your body, all the way to the top of your head. Hold the breath here. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Open your mouth and release any tension. And the last one. Deepest, longest breath you've taken all day. In through your soles of your feet, legs, torso, arms, shoulder, up to the crown of your head, all the way to the top. Hold that breath. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Gather up all the tension in your body. Open your mouth. And let everything go. Close your mouth. Go back to your long, deep breath. In and out of your nose. And enjoy your Shavasana for as long as you would like. I will close the class right here with 1 chant of Om and 3 Shantis, and I invite you to stay as long as you would like, relaxing your body, mind and soul. If the video ends, doesn't matter. Stay as long as you would like. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. The love and light in my heart honors, sees and respects the love and light in your heart. I wish you continued healing. Namaste.